En el mundo de hoy, retos y compromisos te pondrán a prueba a través del conocimiento y la innovación. En Usil, estamos preparados para brindar educación de calidad y afrontar un gran desafío. Vive la experiencia Usil en la carrera de comunicaciones. Sé un profesional con visión integral y global. Aquí descubrirás el fascinante mundo de la televisión y la radio, desde los primeros ciclos, con toda la seguridad que necesitas. Forma parte de Usil TV, el primer canal online universitario del país, que cuenta con un moderno estudio y equipos de televisión en el que practicarás para profesionalizarte. Además, en Frecuencia Usil, la primera radio universitaria peruana con más de 20 años de historia, podrás producir y conducir innovadores programas de radio. En un mundo digital y globalizado, vive las comunicaciones con visión integral. Conviértete en un verdadero comunicador 360.
Hello, welcome to the fifth podcast of the Direction of International Relations. My name is Cynthia Waman, and I am Product Manager of the School of Architecture and Health Sciences. The International Office at USIL offers different international programs for inbound and outgoing students, as well as collaborative projects with partner institutions by the delivery of masterclasses, international webinars, the Visiting Professors Program, among others. For this reason, today we invite two students, Darío Reyes and Andrea Haddad, to share their experience taking part in the Virtual Academic Exchange 2021 at USIL. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Andrea Haddad. I'm currently at my second semester in my master's program at INSAC Paris. And part of this program was actually for this semester an exchange online courses with USIL, which has been a great experience so far.
Hi, thanks for the invitation. I'm Darío Reyes Cueva, a student of gastronomy and restaurant management. I'm now in my seventh semester of studies, and I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Thank you, Darío and Andrea. Let's start with some questions to Andrea. So, Andrea, could you please share with us your experience at the Virtual Academic Exchange? How did you decide to take part in this program with USIL?
Okay, so first of all, before even sharing my experience, I want to start with a big, well done job for all the teachers that I've had so far, because I know how hard it is, especially virtually, and they can't see live how students are interacting. And honestly, in all my courses, they all coped with it. They were great, and the content of the courses was actually great. Also, there were a lot of interaction, even if it was virtual. So it was a bit, this semester was actually a bit softened. The whole pandemic blow was softened by the efforts of those teachers. So I would like to take the opportunity to thank them. How did I decide to actually be part of that program? I actually always wanted and was very curious about visiting Peru. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to be physically there, but I was enrolled in the virtual classes, and I met a lot of nice people from Peru, and it was a great experience so far.
Very nice, Andrea. And what courses are you following this semester? And how did you meet Darío?
As for the courses that I'm following this semester, I'm following 4 courses. The first one is marketing in the food and beverage industry. The second one is negotiation and business leadership. The third one is actually public speaking. And the last one is negotiating techniques. I met Darío through my class, marketing in the food and beverage industry. We actually formed a group together. And so far it has been a great exchange. I learned a lot about Peruvian students, and we became, even if virtually, we became good friends.
Excellent. And would you recommend this experience to other international students?
I definitely would recommend this experience because it was very enriching as an experience. It was very different from everything I lived so far, even though France for me was actually going abroad. Coming from a Lebanese background, but French with a culture I was very used to, since all our school are in French and with the French system. So discovering about Peru, discovering about the teachers in Peru and the programs they have here was a very enriching experience, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone.
Excellent. Let's also welcome our USIL student, Dario Reyes. As Andrea mentioned, they share the class of marketing in the food and beverage industry. In this case, Dario, how was your experience working together with an international student for the group projects and class debates?
Okay, that's a good question. First of all, it was really interesting to work with Andreo as a group, and actually, he's the first international student that I work with, and we acquire different experience and perspectives about different subjects from the teachers and also the subjects that we all took in our class, and we share a lot of information about different topics related to marketing and also other topics related to the class. In addition to that, I could mention that some challenges that we have in class or as a group, it was about that we have to coordinate a lot and at which time we have to make the work and the presentations because we have the time difference, and sometimes we have to present that tomorrow and we have to coordinate that, and maybe Andrea was at 11 p.m. and we are here at 3 p.m. and we are trying to solve that in order to make the presentation and the projects that we are making now in our course.
Mhm. Yes, definitely. We understand. But all in all, I am very happy you had a very successful experience for both of you students. And there you go, one last question. Will you participate in an international program next semester?
Yes, I will participate in an international program at UNAEP University in Brazil. I'm really happy to that. I'm now in the process of presenting the document and also some other needs that the university is asking for. And that's all. It's really interesting and really happy for that. And I don't know, like, I'm happy.
Mhm. Excellent. Finally, last week, USIL hosted an international guest lecturer, Jadvika Berbeka from Krakow University of Economics, as part of the Erasmus Plus program for teaching mobility. What are your impressions about these sessions and the masterclass?
Okay, that was great. It was one of the best webinars and classes that we got in here in UCIL. The topic was really interesting. I like the part about the consumer behavior and also the group of age because we can mention that it was really interesting to analyze the different group of age and how they okay, and the problems that they have in order to know how to use the technology. And she mentioned because she is, I don't know, like maybe she said that she is older than 60 and she has some troubles to use technology, and she mentioned the challenges and also other perspective related to that.
And Andrea, how was for you in your case? How did you find it?
As Dario mentioned, I really like the part where we started to talk about actually that gap in technology and in the relationship with the age. It showed a lot, and it showed actually her willingness to adapt to those changes, which was amazing for me personally. I found it, and also the part when she started talking about the whole mix between coming from Poland, the country in Europe that is very unorthodox compared to Peru, with different culture and different values and different norms, and how she's adapting to life in Peru. So that mix of the two culture was actually something that I really enjoyed. And as an overall impression for the webinar, it was really good. It was rich with a lot of information, and she was a great speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very much to both the students. We wish you a very successful online academic semester at UNAERP, Dario. And we're also very happy to host Andrea as part of the academic exchange program. To all our audience today, please don't forget to follow us on Spotify as Usil International to learn also about our programs, collaborations, events, and testimonials. Until the next opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
En el mundo de hoy, Retos y compromisos te pondrán a prueba a través del conocimiento y la innovación. En Usil, estamos preparados para brindar educación de calidad y afrontar un gran desafío. Vive la experiencia Usil en la carrera de comunicaciones. Sé un profesional con visión integral y global. Aquí descubrirás el fascinante mundo de la televisión y la radio, desde los primeros ciclos, con toda la seguridad que necesitas. Forma parte de Usil TV, el primer canal online universitario del país, que cuenta con un moderno estudio y equipos de televisión en el que practicarás para profesionalizarte. Además, en Frecuencia Usil, la primera radio universitaria peruana con más de 20 años de historia, podrás producir y conducir innovadores programas de radio. En un mundo digital y globalizado, vive las comunicaciones con visión integral. Conviértete en un verdadero comunicador 360.